Happy Mask Monday! Welcome to my channel, Lori Lee Crafts and Reviews. And to all of my new subscribers, welcome. I'm glad to see you here. Also, to my existing viewers, welcome back, and I'm glad that you came again. And I would like to say that I do know that this is on behalf of Mask Monday ladies, which I will be doing. I will be using this mask. However, I need to also cleanse my face. So I thought I would do a review with one of the products that I got from BoxyCharm. So what better to get two things out of one? So I hope that this helps you. And so let's actually look into this. I was going to say let's hop right into it, but first I would like to put on my glasses. I'm getting up there. I'm 48. Too much computer time. So let's get into this, and I will read what the product says. So this is Glam Glow Super Cleanse Clearing Cream to Foam Cleanser. It's oil fighting, mattifying, and clarifying. It is from Hollywood, California, I guess, and it is pore refining. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what it is. And so basically, what this says is it's got Teo something, I can't understand that, and eucalyptus leaves. So basically, you're supposed to avoid the eye area, obviously. Squeeze generous amount onto dry hands. Add warm water and rub hands together to create foaming lather. Apply to dry face and massage evenly in circular motions. Rinse well and pat dry. Yeah, do not mistake as a face mask. So this we will do first, and we will stay in the bathroom. I pre-read this one. This is a deep sea mud. It is mango scented. It's by Eurospa. This is one of the ones that my sister had given me. She had given me two. I had done a previous one. It is one of those liquid gel ones. $1.50 at our Canadian Dollaramas. I don't know if US people have any Dollaramas. I think I never really looked into that. It's very interesting. Anyway, enough of me rambling, because I tend to do that. And again, that one is 15 to 20 minutes for the mask. So, and today will be ghost stories. It will be on what happened prior to me moving to this unit with a teenage girl. Alright, so let's get the show on the road. Let's get this opened up. And I have to say, I love how white this box is and the silver stars. I haven't opened it yet. So let's do this. Let's take off the little thingy. Smells a little bit minty. Ugh. It's got a really weird look to it. I'll try and hold my hand up, really weird. So if I'm remembering correctly, gotta add some warm water. Sorry for the backup sound. My water takes a minute to get warm. So it'll be a little bit, no, I'll block this up with music, I guess. And flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that
What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Alright, so what was I gonna say? I guess we'll get into the kind of ghost story here. So I noticed right off the bat when we moved into this place close to 8 years ago that it wasn't right off the bat. Like it was I'd have to say about a month or so. And I think it was first encounter was hearing like little sounds, and this isn't such a like a really ghostly story. It's kind of more like situations. So I kept wondering, how come the outside light, like the street light, is always going out? I would see the city workers coming and changing the light bulb outside, and then you'd see them up there, and then they'd come back knowing that it was a brand new light bulb, and they would put a new one in. A couple days later to a week later, you would see that they were back out there again. And it was like, what is going on? And then once in a while you would see like it flickering and going out like this, like tickering. Okay, real quick for this review, I have to say that my face does feel clean, and I feel like I have smothered licorice all over my face. It didn't say how long to set it in. It just pretty much said put on, rinse off well, and pat dry. So that's what I did, and I feel like it actually did the cleaning. So anyway, I'm getting a good review, but I'm going to try it a few more times before I actually give it an excellent review, or keep on using it, or pass it on to somebody else. So, but I can tell you something, my nose was pretty oily. I don't know if that's just natural from just washing my face. So anyway, moving on, we're gonna apply this and head along with the story. So she turned around, I'm fast forwarding. I asked one of the people around here, I says, this was after a couple of years living here, and I was like, what's the history behind this place? I said, because I'm noticing that the workers are coming around and fixing that lamppost all the time, and it goes out constantly. And I says, is there a reason why this happens? And she goes, yeah, actually there is. She says, a few years ago, she said that there was a teenage girl around 16 years old, and she was stabbed right there in the parking lot, and by one of her friends, and she said that she made it up to her doorway. And I said, what unit did she live in, or did she live here at all? She goes, yeah, actually she did. She just lived a couple doors away from you. And she said she ended up dying right on the parking lot, and she got like on her doorstep, and she died in one of her brother's arms, I guess. And what had happened was she got beaten up and stabbed in the chest. And so I was like, holy smokes. And she goes, the lights and everything that's going on. She goes, we believe that it happens on her anniversary, and all her energy is being brought to the building, to the lights. And I said, were the lights working prior to that? And she was like, yeah. We never had an issue with the lights before. And I'm like, holy smokes. She goes, do you believe in that kind of stuff? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a really strong believer. So, okay, I've got lots left over. I'm gonna try and use it and try not to put it on my nose ring. This one applied better than the first one she gave me. Okay. So, 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to wash this off my hands and put you on pause and finish the story when we're washing it off. See you in a few minutes. You know who I feel like? The Joker. Welcome back, my beauties. It's time to wash this off. So again, I just put the Dead Sea Mud face mask, which is mango, and I tell you, this does not smell like mango. But I just grabbed another cloth and we're gonna get this puppy off. And yes, it is hardening. Well, it is hard. And it feels really good. It feels like it's, oh, this puppy is coming up. Ooh, my one side feels so fresh. So back to the story I was telling you. She, this young lady, when I read more about it, I actually looked into it a little bit prior to me figuring out what story I wanted to tell for you. And I found out that the young man was pretty much the same age as her. They had went out prior for a couple of months. They were both the same age. And he was, they broke up, and she ended up, staying friends with him because he ended up carrying on a friendship with her brother. Apparently, in what I saw in the news online, it said that he confronted her for $10 that she had owed him, and she refused him saying that her mom had done a lot for him, including like doing his laundry and feeding him and what, so she wasn't going to pay him back. And in this news paper, it also stated that she ran into the house and went into the kitchen and grabbed one of the butcher knives and then ran back out and started waving it at him. And he tried walking away, and she wasn't having an intention on using this knife on him. However, she ended up following him, and the first thing was he threw a hit at her, and he pushed her down or something. She got back up and provoked him some more, and I guess apparently he knocked her down again and punched her in the head and kicked her in the stomach. Then she got back up again. Tell you, she was a feisty young girl, and I guess by this time something, either he pulled out a knife. I guess he also had one, and he plunged this knife right into her chest, right directly into her heart, which ruptured her aorta. And so apparently this young man got 2.5 years, and they would not say his name because he was a minor. And then they brought that down from, they had it for second-degree murder. Then they dropped that down to manslaughter, and time served after 2.5 years. Plus, that was also including the time served that he was going through trial. So he, I guess he said that he didn't mean to, and he was really sorry that this had happened. And so that's basically the story behind this haunting, basically. So now that I read up a little bit about it, this lady who had mentioned to me that what I didn't tell you earlier was she was a troubled teenage girl. She had previously, before she got involved to, like, before they got moved into this place. See, we have a survey, and its unit has many different units. Sorry, it's natural habit. So basically what happened was in their other place they had to move because she got into a fight, this young girl, with a police officer, and she pretty much was really troubled. So this girl, the mother was trying to help her out. I don't know the whole story, just stuff that I've read online. The mother did state in this news article that she maybe she was wrong, because she did tell her daughter that this is a tough world and sometimes you have to fight back. And so I guess she did fight back, and in the end it cost her life through a guy that she dated from February of 2007 to April. And I believe it is, if memory serves me correct, it's April 2nd is the day that she passed away. So, from what this neighbor also tells me, that every year here on after her death, in and around the time, she says, I have noticed myself that for 1 week straight, the lights will go off, and in the front and the back, and everybody will feel the activity of her losing her life. And then it'll happen again on her birthday, which I don't know when it is, but I'm guessing it's in and around October, November, around the Halloween-ish time, Canadian Thanksgiving and stuff like that, because the lights do go off again, and the aura in this neighborhood on those 2 times are very, you will see a lot of changes in people. It's almost like she's trying to get everyone to feel what she felt that night. Like, first you'll feel angry, and then all of a sudden you'll feel sadness, and then almost nauseated to your stomach, and I don't know if that's what she went through, but believe it or not, that's kind of some things about spirits, right? I don't know if she's moved on to the spirit world. I don't know if she's still here roaming on earth, but from the lights and the things that I've told you, I do believe that she is still here, and her mother and her family have moved on, and there has been since that time a few families that have moved in and out of that suite, and so it's really weird. My mouse is jumping around. Okay, sorry about that little interruption, folks. It's pretty weird. But, so that pretty much sums up that story. I don't know if that's it. It might not be a good ghost story, but it's just like little things about spirituality, if you will, and life that was here and no longer here, and that was a tragic death. You know, I do realize that our youth, a lot of them now are teenage, they are getting into a lot of things, and there are a lot of harsh chemicals out there that are killing our youth, you know, and our preteens, and it's really saddening and disheartening also, you know. It's makes me sad to see that, you know, something that should be a good life for them is a struggle, and they too are getting involved in drugs that shouldn't be out there. And so anyway, I guess she was addicted to marijuana and some other things, so I guess she was going down the path of having some addiction issues. So anyway, rest in peace, young lady. I know her name, but I'm not going to be stating it, what it is, just because I just don't want people to know where I live. So yeah, it's too personal of a location to where I am. So anyway, for that, I threw it out for that mask that I did. My face feels really, really nice, and it did harden, and I did get a lot more on my face than I did the very first one that my sister gave me. I don't know. I think this is Mask Monday 5 for me, and I wore pink eyeshadow today with a little bit of purples and a little bit of like sunset glows, I guess they called it. It was like a really light orange, and because I wanted to change up my colors a little bit, so, and I guess it suits me a little bit, trying to tinker with the makeup palette. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I was just rambling. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you've tried either one of those products, could you let me know in the description box below? And I would like to close this off with my now saying that I've been saying for a few weeks now. Always allow your spirit to be the warrior within. Always be yourself and always have fun. Until the next video, I hope to see you again soon, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care.